Hey everyone, it's Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would do another weekly vlog because I haven't really done one of these since Tampa, but obviously that wasn't like a typical weekly vlog. So happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day for me, February 14th. First of all, sorry that there were no videos for like a good 2 weeks there. My computer broke and I had to send it out to get the battery replaced, and I like just got it back like a week ago. So as soon as I got it back, I did the Tampa vlog and uploaded it and everything. So like I didn't get to do my February reset. I might still do it, but I also feel like it's kind of too late in the month to do that, but we'll see. So that's why I had to miss 2 weeks, because I literally couldn't edit. But anywho, my computer is back now. I'm very, very happy because the new battery works perfectly, thank God. And it was on my to-do list for a while, so I'm glad that I finally got it done. So yeah, I got a little Valentine's Day chocolates and a little Dunky gift card and a little card for my dad. So then we made cupcakes last night that are pink with red sprinkles, you know, on theme. And we're having a little like Valentine's Day like family dinner tonight, which is gonna be fun. So I'm going to be cheesy and wear Valentine's Day colors, so I thought I would vlog and chat while I get ready. Okay, I just took a shower. That's why I'm in my robe. Now I'm gonna moisturize with this like Aveeno clear complexion thing. I literally get it from CVS, so you can easily get it if you want to. It's hard to do this looking in the camera, but yeah, my face gets really dry after I shower, so I just like to moisturize it, and my face is really sensitive, so a lot of the other like face creams bother me, and this is the only one I've found that actually doesn't irritate my face. So if you have sensitive skin like mine, I would recommend it. And since it's from like the drugstore, like CVS, it's pretty cheap. So just some unsolicited advice if you were looking for it. So, but yeah, so got Valentine's Day dinner. And what other updates do I have? I have my road test on Thursday. Hopefully I pass. For some reason, every time I have taken this road test, like something has happened, or like every time I've scheduled it, something has happened that has like prevented me from going. I'm talking like deaths, like cars breaking, I don't know. So fingers crossed that I get my license and this one goes off without a hitch, because I have a car and I want to take my car with me to Florida, and I need to be able to drive the car to do that. So, you know, pray for me is kind of the main gist of this story. But okay, I totally changed my outfit idea. I'm wearing this and a skirt and then fuzzy socks, because why not? And then I painted my nails. They're pink, and I tried to do little hearts, but I don't know how well it came out. You kind of can't see it because it's blurry, of course, but I don't know. I tried. I'm like really in the Valentine's Day spirit for some reason this year, which is weird because I don't have a Valentine, but I'm just feeling the love. Like, I don't know. So good for me, I guess. I've been listening to just like love songs and like playlists of just like love songs, just like jamming. It's a vibe. I don't know. I'm happy. Listen, the lighting in here is awful, but I just got my like workday email, so we're gonna see what I got. So I got I got food service, which I'm kind of pissed because that was the one I didn't want. Ugh. I know, like, supposed to be excited, but kind of not. I'm confused what I'm supposed to do for this. That's literally so disappointing. I'm not happy. I was gonna do a whole video where I was like, this is what I want to get, but I kind of didn't think it was coming out today, and I really wanted attractions or like something cool. Like, all I said was like, I want something that feels magical, and I can't figure out where this is. And if it doesn't feel magical, I'm gonna be sad. I don't know what this is. Okay, I have a thing saved that has everything, so I'm gonna see what it is. Okay, so this is confusing. If it's right, it means I'm a hostess at Disney's Old Key West Resort, which I've actually never been to this resort, which is surprising because I've been to most of them. I am disappointed because if I was going to get a resort, I wanted like Port Orleans or like, I don't know, something that felt more themed. Like, I don't even know where this one is. Is it even in the Disney bubble? So, it's right next to Port Orleans. Okay, way to tease me. So, yeah. I am disappointed. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I am kind of disappointed. I know this sounds like really messed up. I don't even know if I'm actually gonna include this in the vlog or like, because I had this whole like reveal plan I was gonna do, but I literally just wanted to get it set up and then it told me what it was like straight away. So bye. I don't know. I'm kind of pissed. I need to like reconvene. Maybe I'll have a better outlook when I think about it, but I really doubt it. Okay, bye. So it is Saturday, February 18th. If you can see that, there you go. It's like 1 o'clock. This angle right now, I just want you to know, my tripod is shoved in my drawer with my clothes and it's hooked around the handle of one of the drawers. So this is really just a tripod in a dream right now, but I felt like this was a floor sitting type of update. After sleeping on it, I feel a little bit better. Obviously, I was very, very, very upset with my role. Very disappointed. Going into this, I knew that there was a chance that I was going to get a role that I wasn't going to like, and I was pretty much okay with any role as long as it felt magical. That's what I said. I just wanted something that felt immersed in the magic, immersed in the parks. Even if it was in one of the resorts, I wanted it to be one of the themed ones. So this is kind of like the worst thing I could have gotten. It is quick service food and beverage, which at like a grab and go place, so it would be like in this little booth. It's not themed, it's at a resort. It's at the Old Key West Resort, which I have heard is nice and quiet, but it's beach themed. It's not like Disney themed. And so now I'm at this place where I'm like, okay, this is a job that I could do here. I live in New England. I'm from a beach town. I really don't need to travel halfway across the country to work a job that I could do here, in light of also other opportunities that I'm getting to do jobs that are more in line with my career and writing and what I actually want to be doing. So this was just an opportunity that kind of presented itself and I wanted to explore it. And kind of with the way they do the DCP, the only way to really get all the information and explore is to go through the process. They kind of keep a lot of information from you and only reveal it as certain dates pop up. So honestly, whether I went and did this was entirely contingent on what role I got. Like, maybe that's not the right attitude to have, but that is the attitude I had. I was pretty open-minded. I was pretty okay with most of them, but there are certain things that I just know I'm not going to be happy doing, and I'm not going to move halfway across the country to go do something that I already know I don't like. I have worked quick service food before. I hated every minute of it. I was absolutely miserable. So I'm not gonna move someplace that I just think is gonna make me miserable for my mental health and everything. That being said, like, I'm not jumping the gun or making any split-second decisions. This is just like my thoughts, and I kind of just thought I would be candid with you. At first I was like, oh, I'll just not post this vlog, but because I started this vlog and I thought it was going to be a really happy week, and I thought I was going to be celebrating getting my license, and I thought I was going to be doing a role reveal and be excited. But so then once, you know, I didn't get my license and I didn't like my role, I was like, well, this isn't a happy vlog anymore, I shouldn't post it. But then I was like, you know what, like, maybe I should just be honest and be real and post the truth of how my week has been, which has been not that great towards the end, and just talk to you about it and be honest. I'm sure I'm not the only person that has been having a rough week or has out of DCP people who has like gone a role they didn't like or like anything like that. I know I'm not the only person. So yeah, I'll obviously let you guys know like my plans moving forward once I make like a final decision and officially pull out of the program if that's what I decide to do and everything. Yeah, because I do have to think. I have gotten other writing opportunities and content creation opportunities, and that is more in line with the career that I want. So now I have to sit and think and say, okay, what makes sense for me going forward, for my career, for my mental health, for just my life in general, what's gonna make me happiest. And also I accepted the DCP offer in October. It is February. That's like 4 months. A lot has changed for me, and that's a long time to wait in between decisions. Just a lot of factors have changed, and it was the right decision at the time that I made it. Now with more information and with the time that has passed and how things have changed, I don't know if it is the right decision any longer. But that's definitely something I have to think about. There's definitely pros and cons. Who wouldn't want to live at Disney, obviously, and I was very excited for it, so this is obviously something I have to think about. So, but I did want to hop on and talk about it a little bit just because my last clip is just me being disappointed and not really explaining my emotions and not really explaining where my head's at. So that's where my head's at. I have some thinking to do. I have to decide what is best for me moving forward, what I want to do. My parents are really supportive. My sister is really supportive. And they're all just gonna support whatever I do, which is great. So I don't feel pressured to make any one decision, which I'm very, very, very grateful for. And I know there's no wrong decision. It's just whatever I decide is best for me. And my dad always says that you're not stuck and you can always make another choice. So that's what I'm doing. I'm acknowledging that I'm not stuck and possibly making another choice, which is not always easy, and it's scary, especially when you have announced it to people in your life and on social media that this is something you're doing, and then you might have to turn around and announce that you're no longer doing it. Obviously that's kind of scary, and like you're like, oh, the backlash I'm gonna get, but at the end of the day you just have to do what's gonna make you happy and what's best for your mental health and your health in general and all the other factors of your life. And if that requires you changing your mind or changing a path or making a different choice, then that is totally okay. So that being said, that's where my head's at. I don't have an official plan. I have a job that I was going to keep working anyways, and I have a job interview on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to retake my road test, obviously, again, because they said that I can obviously drive and I can obviously parallel park, but I was just too nervous. So, seeing as I have an anxiety disorder, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna combat that, but we're gonna try. My dad's like, I will put you in the car and I will scream at you so that the test won't be as anxiety inducing as driving with me will. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's what we'll have to try. I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep trying. With that, it is definitely very disheartening and sometimes very hard. The past 2 days were really hard for me to be positive just about things, just because just so many like kind of not so great things happened. But I'm feeling a little bit better today now that I've like slept and thought about it and talked to my family just about like moving forward and my outlook and my options. So it's just a one step at a time, one day at a time type of deal, I guess. But disappointment is a part of life. It's like a pendulum, you know. Sometimes in your life are really, really good and it feels like everything's going right. And then sometimes the pendulum swings back and it feels like everything is imploding and exploding. And this week was kind of an exploding week for me. That being said though, I'm still standing and I'm just gonna keep going and keep trying and change my trajectory a little bit and kind of make a new plan, which is what I'm thinking. So I told you guys kind of my tentative plan. I really don't have more than that. I'm kind of just gonna take it one day at a time and see what happens and just try to keep being positive and try to keep doing things that make me happy. Yeah, so I haven't made any official decisions yet. I haven't like officially canceled my program. I haven't done anything like that. These are literally my preliminary thoughts the day after getting this new information. So I definitely am just going to give myself some time to sit on it, to reflect, to think, to evaluate all my options. And then once I have actually made real concrete steps and I have like my final decision, everything, I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. And yeah, that being said, please don't be mean in the comments about my I don't know, my honesty. I know with the DCP a lot, like when people don't like their roles, everyone tends to be like, well, you can't just like say you don't like it if you haven't even tried it. But I kind of disagree. I think if you have already worked this same thing and you hated it and you know you're gonna hate it, if it's a big move for you, it's smart to reevaluate. Like, this isn't like me just like driving 20 minutes down the street to give a new job a try. This would be uprooting my entire life and moving it to a different state that is, I think, a 24-hour drive away from where I live. If you drive like all day, it's a plane ride. Take some thought. It's gonna be a hassle for me to do this. So I need to make sure that's something I actually want to do and it actually makes sense for me to do it. And I think that's smart. And if this has happened to you and you like feel pressure about reevaluating and you feel bad, like, don't feel bad. It's smart to sit and think about everything and reevaluate and talk to the people close to you and decide what really is the best move. And it's okay to change your mind about something. Like, that's life. You're perfectly allowed to change your mind. We are constantly having to make choices with not enough information and then reevaluating once we get more information. That's normal. Totally fine, totally okay to do that. And I feel like people don't say that enough. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure sometimes from like outside influences to like stay on one path because you feel like, it feels like failure if you switch paths, or it feels like people are gonna judge you or think that you're like, I don't know, wasting an opportunity or whatever. But it's like, it's just about what's gonna make you happy. It's about your life. It is your life. The only person who you need to make happy is you. So you're in control. You are driving the car, so you decide what makes you happy. And that's what I'm doing. So that's a little motivational speech for you, because it's not always an easy thing to do. So, and I'm definitely like waiting to get some people being like, wow, you're just gonna like throw up your hands. But whatever, that's the truth. That's where my head's at. That's what I'm thinking. This vlog was very chaotic. Hopefully you still enjoyed it. I think that those are my my only updates. So hopefully you still had a good time at this vlog, literally watching the chaos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and down below. Be sure to subscribe for more content. Comment down below what other videos you want to see from me. If you have lasted this long and in this video, leave a little like cake emoji, like a birthday cake. I don't know why, it's just the first one that popped in my head. Because thanks for staying that long and listening to my little motivational, inspirational rant, speech, whatever. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Sunday with another video. Bye.